It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Tennessee Titans taking on the NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Tennessee Titans taking on the NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. He can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
The 24-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Griffin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Ward. And that is incomplete.
That's the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll give only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Sanders to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Titan football. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Ward. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Griffin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 6-yard pick.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
Ward. And that is incomplete. He's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the...
And the Rams got it. They bring it down. That's Dorian Williams who got there for the sack.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
7-yard punt, a return of 4.
And they will take over 1st and 10. A first run now for Kyren Williams. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing, Sanders. That was going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for LA. 53.
Between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward, and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Now Sanders. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They give him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
Sanders. This one swung out to Williams. They'll get only a yard out. And it'll bring up 4th down. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals, go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
3 more quarters of football left in this season as we're through 1, and we'll be back in a moment with more of Super Bowl 64. 3-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Ward. And that is incomplete. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to make it 4. Down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. L.A. readies for its next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it? Touchdowns. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Sanders. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action with Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing is Ward. Caught here by Griffin. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
22-yard line.
Hey!
Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup. In a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. It'll be a gain of 2. Down looming. It's a quarterback sneak. And he will have the Titans' 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
18 Cardinals. Cougar 96.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead. Now, on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. He could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And this is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
To throw is Sanders. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down with that before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Sanders once more. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he... Crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the middle, it's Williams. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown LA. From 19 yards away. And the Rams are once again back in front. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
And the push is right forward to about the 32. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Griffin. And just shutting him off there. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 53 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. And an incomplete pass. under a minute to play in half number one.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing now, Ward. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun on third down. Moore. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
On the coverage, we just saw him break out on third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard.
The Rams going to take over late in this first half. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room.
70 Timberwolves.
Throwing to start the drive. Sanders. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Back to throw. Sanders. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. He's got it to Williams. And now they're in the hurry up.
10 more yards. Complete to Kyron
Sanders going to throw again. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. The Rams, they are on the move. Got another first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. But a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team, it slipped a little bit.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So halftime now here on Sunday Night Primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased. Doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19-18.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Another 3 and out.
On now is the Titans punter, as he's on for the 5th time here today. This is fielded at the 27. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They begin the drive with Williams. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
19 Tiger.
Here's 2nd and 8. Open man is the rookie from Auburn. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first ever catch in a Super Bowl, a nice moment, and also a first down.
Get it. Panther 60. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. That's to the sideline incomplete. A nifty job to make the catch, but the throw took him right out of bounds. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
19, 18.
Sanders to throw. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
To throw again, here's Sanders. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Sanders. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about... Or you're going to go with the football.
Yes, ready? Ready? Cook it. Ready?
They'll try and run. This is Williams. He gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping in behind the line. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12-yard line.
Hawk 70. Ready?
Now Sanders. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams will extend their third quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted. which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
19. Seven Pirates. Cup 19.
They'll try and throw for it. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Goes right back to him. It's Griffin again. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Hundreds of games, all this football, and it all comes down to the 4th quarter of Super Bowl 64 in just a moment. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we are back for the 4th quarter here at Super Bowl 64. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. Now Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And the Titans, 1st down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Come on.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Griffin. And he stopped immediately there. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Ward. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now Ward on 4th down. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is Defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Have the right defense call, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans now just about ready to take over. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. In motion right is Robinson. Here's Ward throwing after the interception. Finding room in midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
43-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Ward. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
From the gun, Ward. Pass complete to Rose. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throwing is Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson from 19 yards away. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
All about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
19 Tigers.
They go play action now. Sanders. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Come on.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw now, here's Sanders. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the deep?
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together.
31-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll scratch From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Throwing now, Ward. He shakes it off. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Going for it. Here's Ward. Pass complete. It's likely. Still going. And all the way down to the 5. Here's 1st and goal.
It's a gain on the play of 66 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So on everything here. This one's not over yet. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift because we can visibly see celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Now Williams running left. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get through and protect the ball. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Panther 11.
Pass taken in. Ball's been tied in. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. Gets by him at the 25. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down. Just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. The Rams have won the Super Bowl, and they will get the Lombardi Trophy. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
On the podium, Commissioner Goodell going to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Los Angeles Rams. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Charles Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night from the Super Bowl.